Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you a video, and it's sort of in honor of authenticity, and really it is about coming back to the truth. Um, so I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. Of course, this is a timeless reading, or however we want to title it. If you'd like to work with me on astrology readings, on things like this, on twin flame stuff, on spiritual healing things, my information is in the description below. Use your discernment, of course, as you are um, listening to these things, um, and ultimately your connection with God. Your discernment is going to tell you what is right for you. So let me get into it. So recently, yesterday, I was listening to a recording, and I had gotten into an astrology website and was just looking and doing a birth chart reading and doing also um, transit reading for someone, and looking at the way that the planets are moving, looking at, and then also listening to, someone else talking about this, what's going on right now with Saturn, with Mars, with Aquarius, with the moon, and with Venus, and what it all comes down to is for the chosen ones. You are in this place right now where um, you're breaking free of maybe, Saturn had some hold on you and you were feeling like, okay, I have to conform, I have to do what everyone else is doing, or I have to do certain things for survival or whatever, and those things can feel like a cage, prison. Um, and you can feel like you're trapped. And this is the time um, when you are going to be able to break free. You will feel it. If you're not being authentic and genuine, it it's going to betray you. You're going to be exposed, and you're not going to be able to live lies anymore. So you're being called to the truth. And so this is why I was saying it's sort of like a tribute to authenticity, because it really is about doing things that are true to you and speaking the truth, being about the truth, living the truth, serving the truth, all these things. And so for you, chosen ones, it's really you kind of destroying the old life that you had and building the new one at the same time or simultaneously. And so it seems funny, like there was this description. So just imagine like you're on a train and you're destroying the old parts of the train and building the new train as you're riding, as you're going along, as you're driving it or whatever. And it seems like amazing, but because of what's going on between Saturn and Mars, which is the ruling sign for Aries, because of that, Saturn and Aries and Mars, sorry, are actually working together to make it like exchanging energies and things like that, making it so that you can do this thing, which seems impossible, which is destroying the old and building the new at the same time. And for Aquarius, being that you as chosen ones, many of you are intellectual and you're thinkers, and um, for looking at air signs and things like that. It could be Libra, it could be Aquarius, and so on. But it's you thinking, you um, allowing your intellect to shine or take over. Not feeling like you have to live under this rule of Saturn now. As you know, like with Mars, it's about building something new. Aries about you know um, blazing the trail, starting out on an adventure and building a new life for yourself. And Saturn is also helping you to do that. So just be mindful of that, that you have the ability to do that right now. And I would encourage you to not be afraid to do it. And so, again, just letting go of the lies and embracing the truth and focusing on how can you really build something that is true to you? How can you really do something that you love, that is, what you would consider maybe your calling or whatever it is. It's really about embracing authenticity and serving and being about and walking in and living the truth. So some one part of that, which is very relevant to this, what I'm doing right now, using your voice, making sure that you're using it in a way that, of course, like I was saying, represents, serves, um, lives the truth for you. Because maybe you haven't in the past, maybe you haven't spoken up for yourself, or maybe you haven't defended yourself. Maybe people try to intimidate you and made you feel small, or tried to make you feel small, excuse me, because no one has control of your feelings but you. So just know that this is a time when you can use your voice. You can speak truth. You can serve truth. You can speak truth to power. You can, because you in the end are the power. Um, but using your voice, because often, a lot of people, like I was saying, might not speak up. And as a result, of course, who knows, what is wrong, what's going on, what's right, even what's different, what needs to be tweaked, whatever. You're not complaining at all. And you cannot expect another person. Now, some people read minds, some of us do, chosen ones, some of us do um, read minds, but many people do not. And it's not fair for you to expect that someone's going to read your mind. Use your voice, speak out, speak up, make sure that you are being about authenticity and the truth. And it takes so much to get here, I think, to this place. It takes a lot of work, a lot of practice, a lot of crying sometimes, a lot of, a lot of things to get here. But once you get here, then you're like, okay, well, I'm here to stay. I'm not going back. And again, because of what's going on in the sky with Mars, with Saturn, with Venus, and Venus is about love and about beauty and, relationships and romances and, all kinds of different things, connections with people and things like that. And so, um, you have all these things working together for you so you can create a new life, and it can be beautiful and it can be amazing and exciting and you can be energized by it all. But one of the hugest things I feel like is you being able to serve the truth, be about the truth, speak the truth, live the truth, and all that stuff. And as you're doing that, it does energize you. There might be some fear, but again, these planets are working together to allow you to destroy the old life and to build a new life. And it can happen pretty fast. Um, but using your voice is important. And I mean, I know that some people say, well, what if I get nervous and start shaking? What if you get nervous and start shaking? Write it out. If you're okay with experiencing both of those things at the same time, it can be okay. Or you might say, well, what if I start crying? Okay, what if you start crying? People don't know that you're a human being and that you cry. What if I, start hiccuping? Eventually it will go away. What if, people stare at me? People are going to stare at you. It's possible that they already stare at you, chosen ones, if you've been glowing up and looking amazing and successful and energized and in the best health of your life and the best shape of your life, eating healthier and exercising and, growing in spiritual power and all this stuff. People may be staring at you, and that's okay. As long as you're okay with that, continue on the path. You don't have to turn around. You don't have to let it stop you. You don't have to let it break you. You can keep going. Um, and so some people might say, well, it'll be hard. It'll be okay. Well, it'll be hard to let every day pass and keep living lies too. So you decide which way you want to go. And again, you have these planets that are also in your favor and they can help. So I didn't want this video to be too long, and I will bring you some more videos soon, just, sharing this spiritual healing wisdom with you. But it feels great for me to be coming back to the truth every single time. So all right, y'all. As always, I will say, happy lightning fast manifesting to you. And I'm gonna talk to y'all again soon. All right. Love the chosen ones. Love y'all. All right. Bye for now.